From Dylan Ryan, what did they do with a massive blow-up photo of Ted kicking Bishop Brennan up the arse?
Well, it was probably too big to store anywhere, so they probably just broke it up, probably destroyed it. I think at the end of the final episode, there were a few things given away. I know Ardle's got the picture of him with Father Stone. There's a little kind of mini painting. I think Ardle's got that. But and at the end, I think at the final show, they all took their collars off and threw them into the audience. So they're probably around somewhere. But yeah, no, something that big would probably be just destroyed, you know.
Shame. Oasis or Blur?
Oasis.
Oh.
Yeah.
Controversial.
Well, I think about this a lot. I was thinking about it the other day when I was listening to Noel Gallagher's new album, which I think is pretty good, High Flying Birds. And I saw Blur on later with Jules Holland, and I think, no, I'm in the rock and roll camp. If I had to choose, I don't. No, I don't. I'm pretty consistent. Blur might be more temperamentally. I might more temperamentally in common with them, but essentially, I'm more in the rock and roll camp.
Fair enough. Whatever happened to the American spin-off? And this it's from Shane Kearney. He said it's not so much a question, more of a statement. Please God, don't let it happen.
Well, I've heard all kinds of rumours over the years. I heard there was one that Stig Martin was going to be in one, but they never happened. I think religion's too delicate a topic in America. I think it's you know, you would have thought that in Ireland, but I think in America it's even more kind of, people don't want to mess with. I heard there was one protest I heard about, some nuns protested against Father Ted in Vancouver, I think. That's one of the things I've heard over the years, but no, I thought that it just never happened. There's all kind of rumours about it.
Yeah. No, because I found one article from 6 or 7 years ago, and then the trail went cold.
Yeah, the trail does go cold. It's just there are all those kind of rumours about these kind of things, but they never happen.
I suppose, speaking of rumours, were there ever plans for a 4th series? I suppose it's difficult to say what you might eventually have thought of.
No, I think we decided to stop after 3. I think we'd felt we'd in that kind of world where you're dealing with it's not the real world, it's kind of cartoony, and it's hard to keep going with that kind of triviality.
But it was getting kind of more extreme by the 3rd series. If you look at Father Jack's face compared to the
yeah, that's true. That is true. He got more extreme, but there was I think there was a different makeup. Oh no, maybe there wasn't. No, there wasn't. But it did become a bit more extreme. Yeah, but it should have been more extreme in the first place. Probably when you're starting out, you think how crazy should we go with this, and then you discover, oh well, yeah, we could have gone a bit madder there, or in other areas maybe not as mad.
Okay, this is really real train spotter stuff from a reader. Did the guy who plays Dust in the Turkey play a priest? Was Brendan O'Carroll a nun?
No. To both questions.
There's your answer.
Oh, Carroll came in to audition. He auditioned for the Milkman. And he was very good. He's a great performer, Carroll. I'm not a fan of his writing, so much to speak, but he's a great performer. But for whatever reason, it didn't happen. Yeah, it didn't happen in the end, but he did come in to audition.
On a similar subject, was there ever any chance, this is from Dave O'Hanlon, was there ever any chance of Henry Kelly playing Henry Sellers' part? I heard Durham Organ was chasing him up.
I haven't heard that before. Very possibly true, but that's also obviously didn't happen.
Yeah.
But Henry Sellers, yeah.
Henry Sellers seemed to be a kind of a hideous collision of several well-known Irish hosts and TV stars.
Yes, he was, but obviously I can't say which. Since he was a terrible alcoholic, it would be unwise to name anyone.
Fair enough. The episode with Brendan Grace in it, the New Jack City, was voted favourite at the first ever TED Fest.
Right, that surprises me. I did watch it the other night.
Yeah. What's your favourite episode? Do you have one?
Yeah, I always say Entertaining Father Stone's my favourite episode, with Michael Redmond in it.
It's one of the more subtle ones.
It's very simple, and it's one of the quieter ones which I like. And there's no much plot in it at all. It's just, and that's what I just like. I've always liked the idea of discomfort and people sitting around and not knowing what to say to each other. Yeah. I've always liked that, and just the tension in the air and trying to think of something to talk about, and someone's impossible to talk to at all, and what people say, and I've always liked that, and Michael Redden is great at just conveying that atmosphere of discomfort. So and it's very simple, and nothing happens in it except there's a twist where they play crazy golf and he's struck by lightning, and so he has to stay with them forever then. And that's really all that happens in it, and it's very simple and slow, because you're always told all the time speed things up and, you know, cut things faster and all that, and that's not like that at all, so that's why it's one of my favourites.